Today we're diving into the life of Nikola Jokic, the NBA MVP who would rather be spending time with his horses than cruising around in a Bugatti. Can you imagine millions of dollars, fame, the world at your fingertips, and all you want to do is be with your four-legged friends? There's no denying Jokic is a basketball genius, two-time MVP, NBA champion. The guy's a walking highlight reel. But off the court, his priorities take a surprising turn. We're talking about a man who reportedly owns a multi-million-dollar mansion, yet his heart belongs on a ranch, not a red carpet. This isn't your typical NBA superstar story. Sure, Jokic has the mansion, the fancy watch collection, and the Mercedes in the garage, but there's something deeper driving him, a passion that goes beyond the bright lights of the basketball court. This passion for horses isn't just a hobby, it's a window into a truly unique high life. We're talking about a champion athlete who gets just as much joy from a winning race as he does from a game-winning shot. So buckle up, we're about to explore the fascinating world of Nikola Jokic, where million-dollar contracts meet million-dollar stables. And the thrill of victory comes in two very different forms. We'll uncover the secrets behind his success on the court, delve into his surprising love for horses, and see how these seemingly opposite worlds come together to create one of the most interesting athletes in the NBA. All right, so we've piqued your curiosity. Let's break down exactly how Nikola Jokic, the Joker himself, built his impressive fortune. First things first, the man dominates on the court. Two-time NBA MVP, NBA Finals champion with the Denver Nuggets. This guy's a baller, plain and simple. Those monster contracts he signs with the Nuggets, we're talking a whopping 5-year, $264 million deal, are the foundation of his financial success. And let's be honest, who wouldn't splurge a little after sinking that game-winning shot? Jokic definitely enjoys the finer things. Newspapers have caught him cruising around in a sleek Mercedes and sporting some seriously impressive watches. We're talking Rolexes and Cartiers, folks. He's even invested in some prime real estate, building a luxurious mansion in Denver and buying up land back in his home country of Serbia. Seems like the Joker knows how to play the game off the court as well. We saw the Mercedes, the Cartier watch. Jokic definitely enjoys the finer things in life. But remember that mansion we mentioned? Turns out it might not be his biggest flex. Here's where things get interesting. Nikola Jokic has a secret passion, a hidden love affair with horses. This basketball giant has a heart as big as his talent, and a good chunk of it belongs to these majestic creatures. Reports say he owns a stable of more than half a dozen horses scattered across Europe and even his home country of Serbia. He's not just playing dress-up. These are racing horses, and Jokic takes immense pride in their victories. Now, some might think these two worlds are the glitz of the NBA and the quiet power of horses don't quite mesh. But for Jokic, it's a beautiful balance. The discipline and focus he brings to the court translate perfectly to the dedication he pours into his horses. And hey, there's something undeniably calming about the company of a trusted steed, wouldn't you agree? Sure, he's got the moves on the court, but there's more to his story than fancy footwork. This guy's a bona fide millionaire, with a bank account that matches his championship rings. We're talking a cool $50 million net worth according to Celebrity Net Worth. But how did he get there? Let's break it down. First off, Jokic isn't afraid to put in the work. Remember those 2 MVP awards and that finals championship ring? Those weren't handed to him on a silver platter. Years of dedication to his craft, countless hours training, and a killer instinct on the court have translated to some seriously impressive contracts. We're talking millions of dollars, a year raining down from the Denver Nuggets. And that's not all. He's a branding machine with deals with companies like Western Union and 360 Underground, adding serious fuel to his financial fire. He's also even invested in properties across the globe, from a mansion near Denver to land in his native Serbia. Alright, so we know Jokic isn't your typical NBA superstar with a taste for the high life. But before we delve into his surprising spending habits, let's rewind a bit. This story starts not on a red carpet, but on a basketball court in Serbia. This wasn't always a world of million-dollar contracts and championship parades. Jokic's journey began way back in 1995, in a small town called Sombor. Basketball wasn't just a hobby for the young Jokic, it was a passion that burned bright. He honed his skills as a teenager, quickly rising through the ranks of the Serbian league. His talent was undeniable. Even back then, just check out his resume: MVP of the Serbian league with Mega Basket. Check. That's right, even before the NBA, Jokic was turning heads and proving his dominance on the court. Fast forward a few years, and this Serbian prodigy lands himself a spot with the Denver Nuggets in 2015. The rest, as they say, is history. This guy isn't just racking up trophies, he's racking up serious cash. We're talking about a 5-year deal worth a whopping $147 million that he signed back in 2018. That's right, even before becoming the highest paid player in NBA history. Jokic was already living large, and guess what? He didn't stop there. In 2022, he shattered records with a jaw-dropping $264 million contract to stay with the Denver Nuggets. That's a whole lot of zeros, folks. We've talked about Jokic's very different kind of passion project. He told the Denver Post that 2023 was a fantastic year for his stable, with his horses racking up wins left and right. This intense love for horses even surprised his own father. Apparently, Jokic's dad once had to gently remind him to prioritize basketball first and his dream of being a great horseman second. But hey, who can blame him? Seeing your horse win a race can be just as thrilling as hitting a game-winning shot. Seems like Jokic has found a way to combine his love for competition with a deep respect for these magnificent animals. And that, my friends, is a truly unique way to spend your millions. But that's not all. Let's take a peek into the world of Jokic's real estate investments. Think luxurious living. Reports say Jokic has snagged himself a swanky $2.4 million mansion near Coors Field in Denver. Imagine coming home after a game-winning shot to a place with 6 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, and a garden so spacious it practically has its own zip code. Sounds like the perfect place to unwind and recharge for the next season. But Jokic isn't stopping there. His Serbian roots run deep, and he's reportedly purchased 5 whole plots of land back home. The rumors are swirling that he's planning to build a massive family estate there. A place to connect with his heritage and maybe even create a haven for his beloved horses. And so, while Jokic might be surprising us all with his love for horses, one thing's for sure. This guy knows how to invest his millions. From a luxurious Denver mansion to a sprawling Serbian estate, Jokic is building a comfortable and impressive portfolio of properties. But hey, maybe with all that land in Serbia, there'll be enough space for both a fancy house and a world-class stable. Now that would be a truly unique millionaire's dream come true. But there's another layer to this fascinating story, his deep connection to his homeland, Serbia. This isn't just a guy who plays basketball. He's passionate about giving back to the place that helped him become the champion he is today. Jokic isn't just an NBA superstar, he's a national hero in Serbia. Here's a cool fact, there's actually a football team in his hometown called KK, Joker named after him. Run by his father and brothers, the team is a testament to Jokic's lasting impact on Serbian basketball. He's actively involved in projects to develop young talent, ensuring that the next generation of Serbian ballers gets a chance to shine. So Jokic isn't just a millionaire athlete with a fancy lifestyle. He's a global citizen who hasn't forgotten where he came from. By supporting basketball development in Serbia, he's inspiring future generations and giving back to the sport that gave him so much. That's a pretty inspiring way to use your fame and fortune, don't you think? Let's peek into his garage, shall we? Now, Jokic might not be all about the typical flashy cars that some athletes collect, but he definitely appreciates a nice set of wheels. Reports say his garages around the world house some seriously impressive luxury cars. We're talking about beasts like a Mercedes Brabus G63 AMG, a car that could set you back $250,000. And that's just one example. He's also been spotted cruising around in a GMC Yukon, a ride that speaks of both comfort and style. But Jokic's love for luxury doesn't stop at cars. This guy has a serious appreciation for fine timepieces as well. We're talking about watches that are as impressive as his trophy case. Think a Cartier Calibre chronograph, a Rolex Daytona, and even a Rolex Yachtmaster 40. So yeah, Jokic might surprise us with his love for horses and his down-to-earth personality, but he definitely knows how to enjoy the finer things in life. From high-performance cars to high-end watches, this guy has a taste for the finer things. But here's the thing, all these luxuries feel earned. He's put in the work on the court, built his fortune, and now he gets to enjoy the fruits of his labor. When you've worked as hard as he has, you deserve to treat yourself, right? So there you have it, Nikola Jokic, the NBA MVP with a heart of gold, a passion for horses, and a surprising taste in luxury. He's dominated the court, built a massive fortune, and all the while stayed true to his Serbian roots. Who knew a champion athlete could be such a complex and interesting character? But enough about Jokic. What did you find most surprising about his high life? Maybe someday we'll see Jokic riding one of his champion horses down the red carpet. Now that would be a sight to behold.